To your university, Montana State. Thank you for taking a few minutes on a gorgeous Montana day to be with us as we introduce a very important person, our new MSU Athletic Director, Leon Costello. On an afternoon as spectacular as this one, it is easy to point out the many blessings of living in Bozeman, Montana, and the many assets here at Montana State. But I would like to say, as I look around at many friends sitting in our audience today, that certainly one of our chief assets is the quality of the people here. We are rich with excellent people at MSU, not only seen in our students, but also among our spectacular faculty, staff, athletes, alumni, boosters, coaches. I would venture to say that each of you are one of those quality people that make this institution great. And for your support of Montana State University, let me take this opportunity to say thank you. Today, I will introduce you to another quality person who is joining the Bobcat family, as I just said. As I was preparing these comments, I thought about one of my favorite quotes from a leader I greatly admire, whom no one else than Alan Yarnell used to quote a lot, and you will understand that it was the late John Wooden. And John Wooden said that a leader's most powerful ally is his or her own example. Certainly, Leon Costello has set an example at each level in his life and career, and we strongly believe he will continue this tradition here at Montana State University. And so, this brings me to the bringing up the man all of you are here to see and to meet and to work with. I would like to take just a few moments to tell you a little more about Leon Costello and why we know that he is the perfect leader to take Bobcat athletics to stellar heights. A native of Fairbank, Iowa, Leon graduated from Loras College with a bachelor's degree in physical education and sports science in 1998. That's one of the small Costellos. While at Loras, he was a member of the Duhawk men's basketball team. This is important because Leon knows from experience the hard work that it takes to be a student athlete. And as the MSU Bobcat Athletic Director, he will play a crucial role in the preparation of our student athletes, working with the faculty, coaches, and staff. We pride ourselves in preparing competent professionals, exemplary citizens, and champions for life. Leon's own preparations then took them to Western Illinois University, where he received a master's degree in sports management in 2002 and earned a promotion to Director of Athletic Marketing and Promotions in January 2003. His next stop was at the University of Northern Iowa, where he worked in a variety of roles for the athletic department in his 8 years on staff, including Associate Athletic Director for External Relations and Assistant Athletic Director for Marketing and Promotions. Leon joined the South Dakota State Athletic staff in March 2010 when he was named the Senior Associate Athletic Director for External Affairs. He was promoted to Deputy Director of Athletics in July 2014. What a trajectory. During his time at South Dakota State, he has had a comprehensive range of responsibilities that will be applicable to his new role here. Besides, it's also another land-grant university. He has overseen the day-to-day operations of the SDSU Athletic Department and directed the implementation of the 5-year Athletic Department strategic plan. He worked on all facets of the Sanford Jackrabbit Athletic Complex and Dana J. Dickhouse Stadium, including planning, design, fundraising, and premium seating sales. He also managed the athletic marketing, broadcast services, development, sports information, and ticket operations in the athletic department, and served as the department liaison for Under Armour and Jackrabbit Sports Properties, a division of Learfield Sports. Additionally, he was the sports supervisor for the Jackrabbits volleyball, men's basketball, and wrestling teams. In his time at SDSU, Costello led the development and implementation of plans that resulted in record revenues, with significant increases in ticket sales, annual givens, and sponsorships. On the fundraising front, he assisted in raising more than $57 million since 2012 for capital projects, including both the Sanford Athletic Complex, which opened in fall 2014, and for the Dana J. Dickhouse Stadium, which opens in fall 2016. Leon also played a lead role in the restructuring of the Jackrabbit Athletic Scholarship Auction, which resulted in an increase of more than 500% of total dollars raised and negotiated in the department's 10 years multi-million-dollar agreement with Learfield Sports. While Leon was on our campus last month, he impressed student athletes, faculty, staff, boosters, and friends as an adept administrator who is effective in managing all the aspects of a complex unit. Leon is a passionate leader who has motivated and inspired. A person who is an experienced ambassador who has created meaningful relationships with students, faculty, staff, neighbors, and fans. He is an individual who has built an unbreakable link between the university, its alumni, donors, and benefactors. He is a person who can clearly understand what being a role model for young men and women in our state is all about. He's a wonderful husband and father, and he has a proven track record of success in land-run institution that is not unlike ours. In short, he is the right person for Montana State now and into the future. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a warm Bobcat welcome to Leon Costello and his wonderful family, including his wife Heather, his daughter Kaylin, and his sons Michael and Griffin, who will come on stage after Dad talks to avoid any kind of happenings. So at this moment, please join me in welcoming the new MSU Athletic Director, Leon Costello.
Wow. Thank you very much for the wonderful remarks, and you always kind of think about this day happening, but you never truly can really encapsulate what your feelings will be when this day truly happens. And to say that I'm overcome with emotions and joy and happiness would be an understatement. But I first would like to just start off and say a few thank yous, and obviously to you, President Cruzado, on your faith and trust in me to guide the Montana State Athletic Department forward. I thank you for that, and I will guide it with the utmost principles that you have set as well. I would also like to thank Terry Lees and the entire search committee again for their trust and faith in me, but also for making me feel at home when I was going through the search process. Throughout the entire day, I felt like this was home. I think I had an opportunity to bring my wife with us as well, and we just felt like this should be home, and we thank you and the committee for that. Heather and Kaylin and Michael and Griffin, thank you for trusting in me that this is the right decision for us and the right decision for me as well. So everything that I've ever done is for you, so thank you very much. I would like to take the time to introduce a few people that are with us. My mom, Donna Costello, and my stepdad, Dean Bainbridge. And also my mother-in-law, Barb Johnson. I know we ask a lot, and we've moved a few times, and we've moved away and closer, and now we're really going away, but I know that you have had the opportunity to take a look around town and understand what Bozeman's really about, and I think they will tell you that they got a true home feel as well when they were here. Everybody in town has been so great and so gracious to us, and we thank everybody for that. Just a couple more. I thank my sister Lisa, who's back home, and my brother Miles. They have supported me throughout my entire career. Thank you. To Rick Hartzell, who was the former athletic director at Northern Iowa, who gave me my start in college athletics. I got to thank him for having me join his team, but also understanding of where I could go. And I'd be remiss, and obviously last but certainly not least, the people at South Dakota State. It truly is a wonderful place. President Sheepwin had the trust and faith in me to work at SDSU, but really under the mentorship of Justin Sell, who is the athletic director there. We've worked together for 14 years, and I've learned so much from him, and he's enabled me to do so many things. I couldn't be here, and I would not be standing here without Justin. So thank you for allowing me to say my thing, to be here, and to be a member of the Montana State family. When we looked around and when we came to campus, all we got was the passion, and the passion really showed through when we were talking to everybody in town, everybody on campus, from the coaches and the staff. Everybody wants to be great. And I think when I was looking for a new position and wanted to move up, I wanted to be a part of something that wanted to be great. I've been a part of 2 great institutions, and I think Montana State is a great institution. We have an opportunity in the athletics department to be really great as well. One of the things that's great about it is the foundation here is set. And I think when you look around and we try to attract prospective student athletes to Montana State, you've got to have a great academic institution, and obviously that is here in Montana State. We've got a great coaching staff. I got to meet most of the head coaches by phone, but I got to meet a lot of them here today. We've got a great staff, and those are going to be the people that are bringing the great students to campus when we're recruiting them. To work for an unbelievable president and an unbelievable leader, I can't wait to learn from her, but also work with and for her when we move this thing forward. To the fans, the passionate fans of Montana State, I got to witness it a couple years ago during the football playoffs, a snowy day when there were still 9,000 to 10,000 people in that stadium. I can only imagine if it was 70 degrees. I can't wait to be a part of the magic that our fans bring each and every contest that we host. And our staff, our athletic department staff, I get the feeling that they're willing and ready to do some great things. They want to be a part of something special. They want to stretch themselves. And all of these things together really make this a special, special place. The one thing I really want to get across is we are here for the student athletes. And I know you mentioned that. Our job here is to be good stewards of student athletes. And our job is to develop the complete student athlete. And that's athletically, that's academically, but also that's socially. We got to have all 3 of those for us to be successful. And you may wonder, how are we going to do this? This is kind of my philosophy, maybe my vision for an athletic department as we move forward. We need to create an environment that ensures athletic and academic excellence. I think they're both here. We need to make sure that we keep them here and we're able to grow. We need to be able to hire and manage talented coaches. As I mentioned before, the coaches are going to be the ones that are bringing those prospective student athletes to campus, and we got to make sure we have the right coaches on board. We have to, and we will look for new and current revenue generating opportunities. That's going to make this engine go. We've got some great loyal supporters, and obviously we're going to maintain those loyal supporters, but we also want to grow on the backs of some new supporters. So you're going to see me around, you're going to see me meeting with people, and we are going to be coming and knocking on your door, but we're going to have conversations. I want to listen and I want to learn about why you're passionate about this place, and we're going to grow this thing together. We need to manage fiscally responsible operations. We need to enhance our communication with the community, with campus, faculty, staff, state organizations, and we need to positively position this athletic department among all of those. We're going to expand our brand. We're going to take our name and we're going to go not only locally and regionally, but we're going to go nationally as well. We need to continue to be leaders in a diverse and inclusive campus culture that is here right now, but we need to continue to be leaders in the athletic department. We need to be compliant in everything we do, from athletic department rules, regulations, NCAA policies, and also conference policies as well. We need to positively impact the lives of our student athletes, our MSU fan base, and our local community. If we're doing things well, we are going to have a great impact on all 3 of those. And the one thing I always say is we and our staff and our coaches and our student athletes will always represent Montana State University, our athletic department, and Bobcat Nation in a positive fashion. And if when we do all those things, which I know we're going to do, we're going to win. And we're going to win big, we're going to win championships, and we're going to celebrate those and have a good time. I can't say thank you enough for the opportunity to be here, to be a leader of this department. But as I told the staff before, it's not my department, it's our department, and we're going to do this thing together. So I guess the last thing to say is, Go Cats.